In case you don't know, I've actually read the Communist Manifesto, and I read it because when I tell people, especially Americans, about my lived experience under Marxism, these leftists are so arrogant. They dismiss my lived experience and tell me to read it. So I actually read it. And when I read it, it's even worse than I thought. For example, I'm going to focus on just one of the nonsense in that book. He wanted to abolish the family, okay? But the way he did it, like any white man, he used plausible deniability so that his supporters and he himself can gaslight you when you point out how fucked up it is. Okay? Because he says things like, oh, I only meant to say abolish the bourgeoisie family. But we all know what happened in reality. Almost all family was abolished, except for the old money family. Because, by the way, he never called out old money, he only called out new money. Okay? And don't fucking argue with me about that either. Okay? Because the lived experience and the fact that I've researched 3 generations of his family backs up what I'm saying. He was funded by old money. He married into old money. Engels, his partner, gave him $500,000. He was old money. Karl Marx, himself from one of his parents' sides, not both, came from 3 generations of old money. And then Marx married a baroness. Okay? He is old money. And second, regarding him saying, oh, I'm going to abolish only the bourgeoisie family. No. Okay? Because we all know what happened in reality. Anybody who with even a little amount of stable finances, anyone with who was just a little bit above poverty was labeled bourgeoisie. Because in the end, bourgeoisie is whoever is in power calls a bourgeoisie. That's what it ended up being meaning. Okay? So all families were abolished, which is why 7 million children became homeless in the Soviet Union, for example. That's why in China, under Mao, children themselves ended up turning in their own parents. Okay? So fuck off with wanting to defend the white man. When I say that he wanted to abolish the family, yeah, that is what he meant.